Well, by now we've all heard about stand-up paddling, but an event next week takes it to a new level. It's a 21-mile endurance event, all to raise money for a good cause. Joining us today is Mark Garza from the Flatwater Foundation. He's the co-founder of the event. Thanks for joining us today.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Talk about the Flatwater Foundation.
Absolutely. The Flatwater Foundation was created to provide access to mental support, mental health, access to mental health care for families and individuals touched by a cancer diagnosis that wouldn't otherwise be able to get that care.
And you have a personal story behind this, don't you?
I do. Our family, received word a little over 2.5 years ago of my father's stage 4 prostate cancer, and I saw firsthand what a diagnosis can do to so many people beyond just one diagnosis.
And now you've taken up stand-up paddleboarding for Damn That Cancer event, which will be on Monday, down the trail of Lake Austin, starting at Mansfield Dam. Talk about the event.
Sure, exactly. Well, I got into the sport about 2.5 years ago for the meditative properties, early in the morning, getting on the water and kind of getting going and clearing your mind, and quickly realized the benefits of being active and what mental health can mean to overcoming. So fast forward a couple years, this will be the 3rd time we get out on the water. Looked at how far could we go. Mansfield Dam to Tom Miller's 21 miles, and have added some friends along the way that have dedicated themselves to the cause and raising money.
Fortunately downstream, but how long does that take to get from Mansfield Dam?
Sure. People bring up the current a lot. Unfortunately, there isn't much current. The wind is the big factor, and so the first time we did it, it was about 7 hours. Last year, factor in 30-mile-an-hour winds, upped it about 10 hours. So really, we're dealing more with wind. Heat's always a factor, of course. There's a lot of safety precautions in place, but we give ourselves around 9 to 10 hours to make the whole trip, and we do it together.
Right. So
you're only as fast as as your main core group, and it's kind of a unity is strength message to get through it.
We'll see if Natalie can get you a good tailwind on Monday.
Absolutely, that'd be amazing.
And what kind of interest have you seen? How many entries do you have? And then there's kind of a support network around with the boats and food and water.
Exactly. There's safety is incredibly important. It's Texas heat, it's summer, and it's water. We have about 10 support boats provided by local boat shops that will be on with with drinks and snacks that will take care of us and be with us at all times. Hydration is very important, and like I said, we'll have scheduled stops along the way. The ultimate goal is to get together as one big group to Hula Hut at the end.
That's
and
right.
Celebrate with Austin.
Yeah, well, getting all these people together and kind of in a community, environment. How important is that, especially when you're talking about support for cancer?
It's incredible. The people that have joined into the group all have their own stories, and that's what happens with events like this, of course, but we've kept it a small group on purpose, not only for safety, but to make sure that the people that are doing this with us are very dedicated to the cause, and they really understand the importance of mental health and what it means around a diagnosis. So this core community is really strong. It's a group that stays together all year long, on social media, talks to each other and trains together. So it's been great to not only share our stories, but that group becomes pretty therapeutic and a coping mechanism, I think, for all of us training to do 21 miles on the water together. So it's been great.
It's a popular sport. I know you guys will have a lot of fun. Obviously, you're supporting a good cause. It's called Damn That Cancer. It starts at the Mansfield Dam. What time will you guys drop in on Monday? So
early morning on Monday, we'll get going. We kind of have some stuff in place to get us all there together, and we'll get going super early before the sun comes up, and like I said, we give ourselves time to get to the happy hour at 5.
That's right. Good way to end it there at Hula Hut. Mark Garza, thanks so much for being with us. Best of luck with the event.
Appreciate it.